Are
Okay,
you
so
okay, Gaius?
Oh, well, no, well, really tiny, and that kind of candy cane sword. That's kind of weird, but I'm okay. I'm just shorter than I usually am.
this is a man who has seen loss and war, blood and devastation, and he is now, a at best 5-inch tall cookie. Um, does anybody have any particular feelings about the fact that the sun is about to set?
I do. I'm I'm gonna go find somewhere alone because I'm shy, and
Oh,
that's
I
the
mean,
only reason.
It doesn't seem like that's the best idea.
No,
Y-
no, it's great.
are
I
you sure you
don't
don't
know.
want to try to? I mean, we had a late start. We can make a little ways further on the trek.
I'm real. Yawn, yawn.
Oh,
So big, giant. Yawn. I'm gonna go take a nap forever. Goodbye.
I'm gonna start a fire, but after a fire is made, I'm gonna kick off my boots and then start doing the like circle and then circle the other way and then circle the other way and then curl up.
Vita Shrek observes this and goes, Vita's fine. Vita's fine. That's not adorable. Vita's not dying inside.
Please don't call me adorable. It is it's some kind of reflex. This is comfortable. Let me sleep.
Um,
Yeah, Fiona is the first one up by a long shot.
I will get up and begin searching for breakfast.
You come across a bird sitting on a branch singing you a beautiful song.
I back to it.
It sings
back
back
and
to
forth.
you and it lands on a higher pitch than it started on.
I go slightly higher.
It accepts your challenge. And it goes even higher. And
I'm
for
good.
longer.
I'm gonna attempt to follow suit. And
It
go
attempts-
higher.
It attempts to follow you and explodes.
Jesus.
All that's left is the nest of its eggs that it leaves behind, with no mother to tend to them, and some little feet hanging onto a branch.
Dark.
Is it smoking?
Yes, it is.
I'm gonna pick up the eggs and take them with me.
Okay.
like a cold-blooded murderer.
Man,
Puss just like wakes up and does the whole like downward dog cat stretch
Oh, big stretch.
and then just like
He
like
said that out loud.
it has a big stretch, that.
I'm gonna act like I didn't hear that. Did I smell breakfast? Did someone
What a
cook
tiny
food?
baby. What a tiny baby.
I have claws, Theseus.
Donkey, would you like to lay on your back and try to touch your stomach with your hoofs to see what's going on?
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Okay.
that. Just like roll over and like pat, 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 try and feel out my organs.
Cool. I just thought that was funny. There's no point to that. I just thought it was a good image. Speaking of sponsors, I do want to point out, I don't know if everybody saw in our group chat today, I did send an email to Bad Dragon to see if they would be willing to sponsor us.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
I did, and I dare Sam Riegel to try and outdo me on that. Rob and I were talking about this earlier. Well, I was talking about this. Rob had the unfortunate situation of having to listen to me talk about this. But how amazing would it be if Bad Dragon made a line based off of our characters?
Oh my god.
Here's your Minotaur dildo.
Yeah, the Theseus, the Barley, the Red. Like, it's...
Oh my god.
Yes!
I
That'd
need
be
this in my
amazing!
life.
I'm trying to... I don't know that they'll listen, but, like, I've
Oh,
I've
little
opened
squirt.
communications. Yeah, I've opened communications. They'll probably be like, hey, we don't know who the fuck you are, go away. But if we keep getting followers, I'll be like, hey, look, we're dead serious about this. We're growing our brand. We want you to be involved. I'm not going to give up.
Chat
It's
seems
over.
to like your idea of letting them DM, and also hashtag Bad Dragon for Life is in the so.
Robin Hood and his merry men jump out from the
Oh,
tree
Mary, man.
and declare that they are going to rescue you, Princess Fiona.
I'm going to kick butt and take names.
Okay. Roll
And
for.
I'm all out of names.
So they don't know you're there.
Oh, well then.
Secret agent cookie.
Secret agent bread.
Also, while Christine's gone, her birthday's in November. We're just going to give her a rattlesnake anyway, right? Like that's the plan.
Clearly.
Okay, cool. Just checking. You guys see these ethereal flames start to like swallow this thing as a very goofy at best looking donkey is like braying up at him with glowing hooves.
I did donkeys.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
kind of grim,
Sick.
dark, and but that's awesome.
You guys see Pinocchio, little man, pull out an arrow and bend his nose back and let loose an arrow. And because he's so short, it kind of like goes up and through and out the back of his head. As
God.
Robin Hood has that moment of realization look on his face, like, oh, this is how it ends. And he falls to the ground and dies. Robin Hood no longer shows up in important historic photographs with no explanation.
And I think
Patrick is fucking here for it tonight. Okay. You guys see the gingerbread man step up, put out his non-arm again, spray out ice, and Thug 5, who is hiding behind a rock, pokes his head out, and the spray hits him right in the face so hard that it freezes and starts to crack until his head, frozen, falls off of his body into a million pieces, and blood starts to dribble down a chest as he falls off to the side of the rock.
Oh,
how about a little icing, I say.
He is going to run 20 feet straight at this guy and try to do pounce attack. Let's see.
He rolls a 19 on his strength.
Well, fuck you then.
You take 9 points of piercing damage.
Oh, Shrek is down and making death saving throws.
Shrek is healed for 11 hit points.
Bless it. Bless it. Thank you. Donkey, you can live in Beta Swamp.
Yay!
I'm going to run up to Thug 4 while yelling Minty Fresh.
Yes.
and,
Fresh.
and I'm going to stab him with my, candy cane sword.
So you guys see the gingerbread man just dash off in the direction of this thug screaming minty fresh and takes his candy cane sword, stabs it in the foot of this thug. The thug gets down on his knees screaming in pain, and then the gingerbread man grabs his little bit longer than normal hair, pulls out the thing and jams it through his eye and throws him onto the ground. Chad asks for grit. I give them grit.
Oh.
Hey, Robbie, give me some grit.
Well, this is the big bad wolf. So not only does he's realized that huffing and puffing doesn't quite blow houses down. So he's taking to force, and he's going to blow and bite and claw apart this guy's temple of a body that he has, and just rip it to shreds and bite it to shreds. And it kind of looks like a pulled pork sandwich is flying everywhere, just like the meat is just like super tender. You just see it flying everywhere, and it's just like he's just had enough, and he's like, I'll get those pigs next time. I've got a plan now.
You just got transported to the astral plane. You are in this empty space right now, and there are colors, like silvery pools of color all around you.
Did anyone see where Vita went?
No.
No, 1 second she was there, and the next she was completely gone.
They're missing, but I could swear they were just right there, and then I turned around and my love was gone. I don't know where they went. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm alone again. This always happens.
Shrek, you pop back onto the material plane hearing Barley profess their love for you.
Aw.
Cellophane flowers of yellow and green towering over your head. Look for the girl with the sun in her eyes, and she's. Oh, where am I?
No, you can keep going.
What was that?
Be in the sky with diamonds.
I just don't understand.
People! Vita went on a trip.
Trip or a
Interesting.
trip?
Vita was in the astral plane. First time.
So you
That's
just
our
jaunt
guarantee.
into the astral plane in your back?
Aye.
I still don't know how this surprises you, Theseus.
The sun starts to set. Would you guys like to continue?
I would like to sleep because
Okay.
of no reason other
We're
than
so
I'm
close.
tired.
We're like maybe an hour away from.
Yeah, that's it. I'm afraid of the dark. That's exactly why.
I'm gonna go ahead and like flame on my hands. It's like, see, light. We got like
But
not even an hour's walk left.
I'm very sleepy.
Hang on, it's okay though because I can just like set myself on fire and we'll be a
No,
light.
that sounds.
in the-
Why don't y'all go ahead and I'll just meet up in a little while.
Did you not just miss when we all got ambushed and almost died?
I mean, yeah, but that means someone should take up the rear and make sure no one's following us. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll be way back here, way in the back, way in the back.
Party's not going to be able to help.
No one needs to look back here either. Like, you know that whatever that thing about the salt. Don't look. Don't do it. Don't look.
Hey,
I'm gonna put on this completely random piece of cloth that I found on one of these dead people that we just killed, and I'm gonna just cover myself with it for no reason other than I'm cold. Probably cold. I don't know why else I would do that.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Cough. Anyway, see you later.
let's like
Alright.
keep walking.
Aye.
Yeah, sure. You do that. I mean, we'll do that.
Rhythm is gonna reach into her pack, and she's got some hempen rope,
Oh.
and she's gonna make like a little slip tie loop thing. Oh,
Yeah.
I was making a little slip, and I'm gonna like grab Barley's hand and go over and like slip it like a bracelet. It's like, now we at least know you haven't left us. And start
Okay.
walking ahead. So the cat has put Fiona on a leash.
This is very convoluted and
No,
very.
it's that kind of game.
The sun goes down.
Oh.
Fiona, for reasons that you are very aware of, the rope tears off of your wrist.
Do I notice that it went limp?
Yeah, you probably notice that it's dragging on the ground at this point.
I yell behind me, Barley?
I mean, I'm fine.
I turn around.
Vita
Okay.
knows that sound.
I don't know what you mean. I'm still a beautiful princess. I don't know what you're talking about.
Why is she saying it like that?
I'm fine. To be fair,
I have this mental image of them underneath, like, still underneath this robe or blanket, but it's very much not hiding anything.
It is.
It's a comically small blanket.
It's like 3 feet higher. It's not covering as much, and like there are like obvious like patches that you could see through because it's just not covering
I'm
this.
going to go take a piss break. Goodbye.
Barley, did you have a growth spurt?
Oh no, I don't know what you mean. I'm gonna go pee somewhere in the forest. Don't follow me. This is a metaphor, everyone.
Well, no, So like it's been one of my favorite things editing the highlights clips is like every single stream there's been a moment where Sarah has made her character just fucking break down. So the first one was the chicken tendies where she not only got extremely angry with all of you, she turned on me for telling her that she didn't need to make a roll to get a chicken tendy. She's like, "Thank you, but I don't need your fucking permission. I'm getting it." The second one was about the quarantine of being in the tower and deciding to do yoga, and then somehow that created an existential crisis. And now turning into an ogre and needing to pee is the new. Every stream is a breakdown. It's amazing.
No.
Theseus already went off into a different direction to pee in the woods.
Vita uncomfortably follows like a little bit further away, like definitely wants to make sure Barley's okay, but like is a little concerned about walking in on them actually peeing. So.
I don't want you to see me like this.
Why?
Because I feel like you'll think poorly of me. And we've only just met.
Vita is an ogre, so
You're an ogre?
Vita is an ogre. Vita thought you knew.
Well, then this is slightly less terrible then, I guess.
All right.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I might also be an ogre, maybe, if you're into that.
Oh, really? That's cool. All body types are beautiful to Vita. I mean,
Oh, are they?
I.
Oh, really?
Oh, well, Vita is technically ace.
Ah,
Aye,
that's fine. Do you want to be friends?
sure.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm back. I went to pee and I think I brushed up against multiple varieties of poison ivy on my nethers, so I'm concerned about where this will be going the rest of the evening. But oh my god, Barley is an ogre. I'm gonna go attempt to find some witch hazel.
I mean, Theseus, both you and I can cure wounds. You know this, right?
But can you cure the itch?
So, Theseus, as you are looking for witch hazel, you see it, and next to the plant there is also an elderly woman with a tall, pointed but like crooked hat, who is also looking for that.
Do you mind if I get that herb?
Yeah, we can share.
I don't know if there's enough to share, if I'm being honest.
Well, what are you trying to do?
A friend of mine has a terrible itch, and they rubbed up on some plants that may have been poison ivy, and I'm concerned for them.
So I'm a witch. I know things that a lot of people don't. How's it going? My name's Hazel, and she goes to shake your paw, your hoof.
Yeah, this is.
I take 2 psychic damage.
I take 20
You just hear off-
psychic
you just
damage
hear off-
and just fall over dead.
You just screw off in the woods. I'm gonna find like a hollow of a tree and just start viciously rubbing the leaves on my crotch now.
The crotch hazel's not going very well for you.
Oh no, this crotch hazel is a bust. Eventually I'll make my way back over to the group, but not before I exhaust my efforts. And then I'm also gonna cast Cure Wounds on my crotch. 6 healy points on my junk.
So we have 20 minutes to finish this up. There's another possible encounter that'll take way longer than that. And we're rubbing plants on a donkey's crotch right now. I'm so proud of you guys. This is...
Guys, the gingerbread man is just standing where everybody else was, all alone, and all he hears is whatever donkey's up to.
That's what you hear.
Like what is Gaius do?
Right around trying to get the right angle, and you kind of like see him out of the corner of your eye as your like head goes back.
I make direct eye contact with you. Oh. How long do you
Carry on. I'm just gonna look over here.
Please walk 30 feet away from this vicinity.
I am walking 30 feet away from that.
You guys notice, even with a gingerbread face, Gaius looks like he's just seen some shit.
He's just
Yeah,
You
I'm not
kind
doing
of look
okay.
like like Herschel that time that he had to kill his own sister. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So you've obviously just experienced something very traumatizing.
I'm just gonna sit down. I need a minute.
This game has levels, y'all.
I need a minute.
My brain cannot handle going from rubbing herbs on Theseus's crotch
Viciously.
to, oh yeah, by the way, my companion had to kill his own sister.
And scene.
We're going to put a pin in this, and this is an adventure that we can pick up later on at some point. Canon will be that you guys went back to the swamp and set up defenses, preparing for the inevitable Lord Farquaad invasion. But these versions of yours continue to live in the Shrek universe. The reward for completing this campaign,
For making this campaign great, you mean? Making this campaign great again.
yeah, everybody but Robbie gets to level up now.
I'm ogre it.
Holy fucking god! Go to jail. Do not collect cash.
Okay.
Join us next time when Barley has another meltdown.